from the front to the back. 1, 2, 3, go.
In Port Hope, we're blessed in so many ways. The Capitol Theatre is an asset to this community that's unparalleled. It brings people together within the community. It also brings people from outside the community. This is a Canadian treasure that we will treasure within this community. It has been a long time coming, but thanks to the effort of all these people and the government, we're finally where we want to be.
The Capitol Theatre is a cornerstone of culture here in Port Hope and one of the preeminent venues, as we've all heard, of its kind in Ontario and indeed possibly in Canada. For close to 90 years, this theatre has been a bastion of stagecraft. From a small regional theatre, the Capitol Theatre Performing Arts Centre has grown in stature to become a force to be reckoned with in the Canadian performing arts milieu. Today's designation marks a permanent and everlasting tribute to this temple of performing arts. Forevermore, this building will hold a hallowed place of honor, joining some of Canada's most important structures in a permanent testament to its importance.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon to share in the vision of those who stewarded the dream to today's reality of a vibrant theatre and a National Historic Site. I refer to Rod Stewart, the founding board and original staff, the current and past boards of directors, the current staff, and our hundreds of volunteers. They have all devoted many countless hours to make this a special theatre experience for so many. In 2017, we welcomed over 65,000 people to this, the most beautiful theatre anywhere in Canada, as our marquee said back then, and as it says again today. Thank you, Ian Montagnes and Rod Stewart, for putting so much of yourself into securing this designation. And thank you to the Special Events Committee for helping make this day memorable. This is a powerful moment for both the theatre and the town of Port Hope.
Perseverance, vision, and generosity have given us today's capital. Like a phoenix, it has risen to support the arts and entertainment of Port Hope and our neighbors. We celebrate with pride its designation as a National Historic Site.
90% of the nominations come from members of the general public, their interest and concern that people, places, or events be declared as of national historic significance by the federal government. So a nomination comes forward. It can just be a simple 3-line letter from a member of the public. It's looked at by staff in a preliminary screening. If it meets that test, it goes on, is dealt with by a group of historians who do a week or so of research on it, prepare a research paper for the consideration of the board. It gets on a board agenda. We meet twice a year, and we consider the nomination. If it is successful, it then is passed as a recommendation to the minister, who will then act on behalf of the government to approve it.
This was a long time in coming. Many, many people have worked for, I guess, about 25 years to get this designation. And we've applied twice before, and it just didn't happen. This time, I think we had magic with Rod Stewart and Ian Montagnes writing the application. Parks Canada sent someone here to do an inventory, really, of what the theatre is. And they were so impressed by how the restoration had come about and what it looks like now, because it's just beautiful. And for us, it's important to the theatre to be designated a National Historic Site, because everything that so many people have done for years was to ensure the integrity of this theatre. And for the town of Port Hope, it means that we'll now be on all federal government tourism literature. So Port Hope is on the federal government map, and the Capitol Theatre is there also. So it's wonderful for us.